The energy consumption of hospitals is a very important issue, especially in the field of facility management, because it involves high operating costs. Today we're at the LVR-Klinik Bonn to find out how to save money with reduced energy consumption. Mr. Greulich, for the third time in a row, the clinic has been awarded the so-called Bund Energy Efficient Hospital Quality Seal of Approval in 2016. How did you achieve this?
We already installed a combined heat and power unit, or CHP, at the end of the 90s, which allowed us to drastically reduce our energy consumption. This unit affords a modern form of power supply for a large building or multiple buildings of a facility.
Why has the LVR Clinic decided to invest in sustainability?
Our guiding principle and motto at LVR is quality for people. Quality care for our patients, quality for our associates, but also innovation and profitability are our central ideas and serve as our guiding principles for our clinical facilities, with sustainability playing a very prominent role in all this, of course.
What do hospital operators and administrators need to look out for when it comes to sustainability?
Sustainability for us also means being diligent and persevering. That is to say, to simultaneously pay close attention to consequential costs and impacts when we invest, and to consider the long-term consequences and develop strategies. And that's ultimately the backbone of sustainability. This applies to construction, but also to countless other measures.
How are hospitals able to finance this type of project?
Actually, funding was ideal in our case because the investment was taken over by the professional operating company, which in turn was able to refinance by reducing energy consumption. We were able to cut energy consumption on the one hand, thereby saving money, and were able to use these savings to finance the investment.
Does sustainability have an impact on patient care?
It definitely has an impact if you think about the overriding objective, since sustainability is at the core of our quality standard. After all, it's not just a part of construction, but also a part of human resource development and purchasing. It's the main idea for every aspect of our clinic.
The first buildings were built here during the 19th century. Others were added during the 70s of the 20th century. This provided many starting points to save energy. Mr. Hart, what structural measures aimed at energy conservation have you implemented here at the clinic in Bonn?
Wir haben 1998/99 damit angefangen.
In 1998 and 99, we started to modernize the energy centers and move them to a new location closer to the consumers. In the first step, the old steam boiler systems were replaced with new hot water heating systems, and a CHP with a large absorption chiller system was installed as well. The CHP system made sense for us primarily because we achieve a constant energy consumption throughout the year. Thanks to the absorption chiller system, cold air is produced during the summer, while it generates heat for hot water production and the heating system in the winter. We subsequently also installed a photovoltaic power system.
Dann haben wir noch eine Photovoltaikanlage installiert.
What are the advantages compared to an external power and heat supply?
Die Vorteile.
The advantages of the CHP system compared to district heat supply is the elimination of losses over long transport distances from the large plant all the way into our building. This is more of an environmental aspect. We have the advantage of being able to purchase our own energy, which is currently gas. It's converted here and brought the short distance to the consumer.
Zu den Verbrauchern gebracht.
What measures have you taken in energy management or building management systems, respectively?
The advantages of this management system is that we have excellent control over how we run our facilities and equipment. We are informed about disruptions early on and are able to promptly remedy these disruptions. The advantage for us is that we can respond flexibly to the individual times of use. This means we can turn off the heat in individual buildings or building sectors, during the night for instance, or if we don't use the facility.
Oder wenn keine Nutzung besteht.
Are there any other measures you're considering to achieve additional savings?
Wir beabsichtigen noch weitere thermische
We're
Solaranlagen.
planning to install additional solar thermal systems to heat hot water or our swimming pool water.
Des Weiteren wird bei uns
We will also demolish one of our buildings, House 17.
unser Haus 17
We will build a passive house in its place and are also currently in the process of investigating how we can improve the roof insulation of the older buildings. These are some of the aspects we aim to accomplish in the near future.
Das sind so die Sachen, die wir in der näheren Zukunft beabsichtigen.
The clinic was able to reduce its energy costs and harmful greenhouse gases. This example shows that it pays off for hospitals to invest in sustainability.